I actually been in there making me some COFFEE coffee. Come back, the music's still on. I'm not gonna be here very long, y'all. Hey, good morning, Purple Peach. I'm gonna run and get my other stuff too while I'm waiting on my 20. I got my coffee. Let me say hi real fast, then I gotta go run and get my Gatorade. Give me a second. You got my coffee? I ain't gonna be here long, y'all. Everything fit to be in a nutshell. Got my bonnet on. Ooh-wee. Let me go get my Gatorade. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I got it. Put my specs on. Good morning, Miss Darrell. Got me some Gatorade, y'all. Oh, this straight? Girl, I love me some jazz. Even when I was a teenager, and I listened to jazz and blues because I developed a taste for blues for sure. Because my older sisters, my friends thought I was weird. Boom, 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 boom. That was another jazz festival to play, but that's with the horn. That's okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a minute while my 20 come in. Y'all know I usually normally wait for my first 20 because I believe they'll be my core people. And whoever's not here today, just morning live because there's a lot of lives going on. As usual, everybody is going live at the same time these days. And at this time, well, it's morning for me. So it's afternoon where y'all at, because right now it's 8:07. Forgive me for being a minute late. I thought I was running fast, and I like to talk a little bit before I start talking about what I'm going to talk about. So first, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. The reason why I didn't come on yesterday. Well, the month of October is cold and the weather is changing, right? Y'all, oh my God, the allergies is kicking my butt because of the weather change. And then when I was on, I think it was Monday, today Wednesday, yeah, and I did come on yesterday. Y'all see, I hardly had a voice. And if I would have kept talking, it would have got that squeaky thing. And I still haven't ran and got my concoction. Shout out to Faith that gave me the recipe with that cucumber and pineapple and stuff. I'm gonna go run on and do that today after I get off the live. So that's what's been going on with me. And what else? So I laid around in the bush, extremely tired. So I got most of my content for being in the bushes through the night as I was waking up, going to the lavatory, aka ladies' room, bathroom, whatever y'all call it. So whenever I woke up, I would listen to a little stuff. But before I get to the beef sector stuff, let me speak, and then I'm gonna talk about the Kanye thing a little bit, and this crazy guy, Daryl Brooks. I was watching Seven Stars yesterday, and she was streaming the live proceedings of the court. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with it. I slacked up on it, but I didn't realize the closing argument is coming too soon. Good morning, Fat. Girl, I'm gonna be dropping my link here a little bit, but I want to get to this Kanye thing real fast, get y'all opinion. Everybody talking about it. Y'all know how I am. And I got my mind made up. I got some master plans in my mind. When I get to there, let y'all know what it is. So without further ado, let's just get this show on the road and get this out the way. Okay. So give me a second. Let me get to my first story here. I want to talk about the Kanye West stuff first. And I don't know if y'all are interested in it, but I like talking about everything else. But let me say this though. So let me find the phone. Yesterday, I was watching Carrie last night, and I had to write in her comment section that I agree with her. And Carrie, what I want you to do, if you feel that way sometime, girl, just take you a break. If that means you need a break, or sometime, and you haven't been doing content long, sometimes this kind of content is not good for you. Because when you first came on, your intention was not to be in the beef sector yet like that. Okay. So I wrote on her thing, hey, Carrie, back in the comment section. I feel that way sometimes. You basically can't sum it up in first 20 minutes. Meaning when you watch somebody, basically lately the same thing's kind of been going on. Whenever something going over here, everybody grab the same thing and talk about it like that. So I understand you mean. And because she was saying she understand within the first 10 or 15 minutes, she get the gist of what's going on. And I just told her, I think you need a break. And you probably outgrowing the beef sector already. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I like people here, and I do. I ain't never going nowhere. And will always watch. But need or want more than beef sometimes. That's what I wrote her. And that's how I feel. But I've always been like that. I need and want more than beef. I don't want to get hindered. And everybody, if my name come up somewhere, that's all they ever know me about. So, Carrie, I hope you saw that. Wait a minute. She did do a replay. She wrote, I'll be taking a break soon. Maybe next week I'll just do my other content that I used to do on my channel. Good night. Yeah. So anyway, I want to get that on to tell you that, Carrie. Ain't nothing wrong with it, because lately a lot of people say that lately. And if y'all really paying attention like I am and everybody else in, a lot of the OGs don't really even do beef like that. Some of them left. You know what I'm saying? Some of them need a mental break, not because they can't handle it. I think they just went on to do some other stuff. And I always brag on Lockheed Boss Lady. I'm really proud of her. Why is another one? But he like to dibble and dabble back, because he still got to keep trying to mimic and try to be over there with Armand. He just keep really totally 100% being himself while he got it too. But anyway, so let me get to the Kanye West stuff. Kareem Aqua, good morning. Good morning, Diamond. I haven't went over there diving to Blessed too, and I'm gonna change the name. I was asking y'all some opinions, what y'all think, because it was so quick when I started. I didn't give it a name. I just put Blessed too, and I was gonna have you as one of my tip moms over there, but I ain't got over there yet to do all that yet. But anyway, let me get the Okay, Adidas, y'all, has cut ties with Kanye. They ending all his production, all the Yeezy branded products. They stopping the payments. But see, y'all, what went through my mind was, if they're doing that, I mean, I know he got cash. I mean, everything is don't have to be liquidated. When people say that you're a billionaire, that don't necessarily mean you're worth a billionaire. That don't necessarily mean you got the money. When I drop my link, anybody been keeping with that, they can make me fully understand that more. And I see CNN was talking about it, Sky talking about it. And so I don't understand because I don't know why they did it. The word was why. I hear. Oh, y'all thought y'all didn't hear me for a minute. Okay. So that's not gonna make him lose the money that he already have. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But now this story, and I've been watching them all, has been out, and different people are saying this. So this story come out about an hour ago, and it says that the American rappers' net worth drops by almost 3/4 as corporations disassociate themselves from his Yeezy brand over his recent astigmatic remarks. Astigmatic, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's ANTISEMITIC. Remarks. And we're gonna, I'm not pronouncing it right, but y'all get what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. I'm just write something here. Okay. But anyway, NFL star Antonio Brown stands by the artist amid the controversy. So Antonio Brown is standing by him. Anyway, Kanye West is falling off the list of the world's richest billionaires compiled by Forbes after Adidas cut ties with him over the remarks and anti-Semitic comments he made on social media. The artist who legally changed his name to Ye and was ranked number 1513 on Forbes Rich list earlier this year has a multi-year deal to design his trainer brand Yeezy for the German sportswear company. However, the company announced on Tuesday that it would end production of Yeezy branded products and stop all payments to him and his companies with immediate effect. They're going to immediately drop him due to unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous hate speech for the artist. Now, I didn't hear the speech. So if somebody wants to speak on it, did y'all hear it? I don't know what was said for them to be so drastic with it, to immediately stop all his production. The rapper's lucrative contract with Adidas accounted for 1.5 billion of his net worth, according to Forbes. Wow. And with that gone, he is no longer a billionaire, said the American Business Magazine. No longer. It caps a stunning self-induced downfall for one of the brashest and most volatile personalities to have graced Forbes pages. Forbes estimate West's current net worth to be around 400 million, down from 2 billion. Well, he's still getting money. Hold on, let me answer this. Man, wait a minute. Is my mic deleted? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. Hold on, let me put you on this. Right, if y'all, okay. That's all right. I'm glad y'all hear me. Your bag will stop. Okay, so let me pick back where I was. Okay, let me go back there. Let me go back. But like I was saying, that don't mean he's gonna just lose everything right then, does it? I mean, he got money, still got money on hand, but the future money. So when they say a billionaire, that don't mean Um, everything is liquidated into funds. See, I'm confused. I don't know too much about that stuff. So that's why I'm asking you guys. So I know I sound very, very ignorant to that fact. Let me saying that because I am ignorant to that fact. I am, you know what I'm saying? I am ignorant to that fact. Come on, camera, move out the way. Okay, move this out the way. Okay, things be getting in my way. Okay, that should have been a T. I was looking at something real fast. Then I'm gonna turn that off. I'm tired of notifications jumping up here when I'm trying to do stuff. Okay, okay. Here we go. Okay, hostile. I'm letting y'all know what anti-Semitic means. Oh, I pronounced it right. I was saying it's systematic, but I had to look at this how to pronounce it right. Y'all forget my pronouncing skills. I know sometimes I can mess up a word or a name. But since they got it, anti-Semitic, well, whatever, hostile or prejudiced against Jewish people. Now, Kanye always have said stuff, that can be considered as that. So why all of a sudden now he's saying spurring up prejudice stuff? I don't get it. So maybe y'all do when I drop my link. You are worth what you are worth is different than your liquid class F, which is what you have on hand. See, and that's what I'm saying, Manny. So actually, the billion money in it, because I am very ignorant to this, he don't really have, but that's what he's worth. But he do have his whatever he have millions on hand. Okay, so I was just wondering how that. Yeah, okay, that's what he was. So in reality, he really have all this money. Yes, I know. I hate this spam Lisa that he got to acting like he's white or whatever the case may be. Driving, I think he's going to turn against 43. The orange man. Diving. Okay, that must be something different. But anyway, now let me get caught up on the chat. Let me get out of this chat. So that's everything I wanted to talk about in the nutshell with Kanye. When I drop my link, if y'all want to talk about that, we can do that. I've already talked about Carrie, the Kanye West thing. Okay, now another thing. I don't know all what y'all be watching, but I know y'all heard of this guy on here, Daryl Brooks. Like I was saying, 7 Stars was streaming the live court proceedings. And if y'all ain't watched it, y'all need to go watch it. This man was doing any and all kind of antics in the courts that he could think of to do. And you know that old saying, they say when your own self-attorney, you got a fool for attorney. Well, he definitely had a fool for attorney. Y'all remember Daryl Brooks, B-R-O-O-K, Brooks. He was the one that killed 6 people and wounded dozens in the 2021 Christmas parade in Wisconsin. The name of the town was Wakasha. Can't pronounce the name. I'll look it up for y'all. Anyway, he's 40 years old. So anyway, let me get to some of it because the man was doing all kind of stuff. I was watching it. He was waving his hand. He was slamming his fist down on the table. He scared that judge named Judge Jennifer Darrell. And because when he was slamming his fist down on the table, he was staring at her and he wasn't blinking at all. She got, I don't know, spooked by it, and she took a break after that. And she called it disrespectful, and it made her feel scared. And she said it in the courtroom, that's what she was feeling like. And at the time, the jury was out of the room while calling for a break. And he just represented himself. Y'all should have just seen his frequent outbursts, interruptions. He was doing all that because he was trying to stall or delay, and disrupt and intimidate, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, he drove his red SUV down Waukesha. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, he drove it down there through the parade route. So he got all first-degree charges on him. I don't know. And then why would they give him a bail? Wow. Anyway, let's get to that story. And I don't know if any of y'all heard of it back then, but I'm telling y'all about it if y'all didn't, because I wasn't keeping up with it. I had truly forgot about it until 7 Stars was over there, doing her thing about it. And I'm kind of glad she was breaking it down as the court proceeding was going on. And how you spell it? Let me put that name so y'all can see the name what I'm talking about. So until you have a house, say your house is worth $100,000, but you have 50 in the bank. You at work. Okay, yeah, I got on to it first time you were saying it, man. And I'm just not looking over seeing you wrote that. But yeah, And that's what I was wondering. So in reality, he didn't really have the money on him, is what I was saying. Say something that the Jews too. Wait till Candace say something, Candace, about the Jews. Also, which Candace you talking about on the TV? You will see her white card will work. Agree, Miss Rose. Okay. So anyway, y'all, he did some antics. Let me see if I can show y'all. No, the CNN, are they picky? Because I would not show none of these people, because they're very picky. Well, especially TMZ, but maybe I'll do it today on the short. But anyway, he told the jury Tuesday that during the closing arguments that he didn't intentionally pilot SUV through a Christmas parade in WAUK. I'm going to write this out for y'all so y'all can see what the word I'm trying to pronounce. However, some of you guys watch this and y'all know what I'm saying because I just really can't pronounce Wasaki. W-A-U. Remind me of somebody else's name on here that I'm not going to mention. Okay. Now, that's the name, y'all, in Wisconsin. Thank you, Manny. Don't forget the Chitlin Fund. Good morning, Dee Dee Jones. Well, that's how they do the name. Don't forget that, okay? That's just going to be the name of my fund. Not necessarily Chitlins for real, but that's, But if y'all want to, y'all can. But anyway, he drove it down there. Brooks had been representing himself during his roughly 3-week trial. He tearfully asked jurors during his 50-minute closing argument to consider whether the car he had malfunction during the incident last November. Now he lying. He ain't had no malfunction with that car. He's a total nut. That's what he is. And what if the vehicle couldn't stop because of malfunction? What if the driver of the vehicle was unable to stop the vehicle? Because of that fact, what if the driver may have panicked? Does that make the driver in a rage and intent on killing people? That's what he asked the court. That claiming there was a recall on the vehicle he drove that day. In the Waukesha, whatever the name of the town is, Waukesha County Judge Jennifer Darrell struck those comments from the record. Now, watching it yesterday, when he was questioning his girlfriend, everything he tried to act, she shut it down because it wasn't proper. And a lot of it wasn't included in the evidence. And therefore, it shouldn't have been in the trial. But he kept insisting that why can't be in there. Then she explained to him why. But I don't understand. The man was just a total nut, y'all. A total nut. And it's now saying Daryl Brooks' verdict reached. That was 37 minutes ago. Now we're going to see what the verdict is. Good morning, Dee Dee Jones. I'm just giving y'all the background of the man. Good morning, Shanice. See Kanye drink champ interview. He was spilling the secrets of Kardashians. Oh, he's been doing that for a while. Okay, y'all, let's see. Now, this is my first time this morning find out what the verdict is because it was only 73 minutes ago. Then we're going to move on. 37 minutes ago. Then we finna move on. Okay. The jury has reached a verdict in the Daryl Brooks trial, charged in the Christmas parade attack on November 21st, 2021. The verdict will be read in open court at 10:45 a.m. Now, is they on the West Coast? Yeah, Wisconsin. What time zone is the West Coast? It's Wisconsin. Is that 3 hours ahead of West Coast or 2 hours Central? Do anybody know? What time? Because it's 8:26 here. Okay. Anyway, he initially faced 83 charges in the case before trial in late August. Judge Jennifer Darrell sided with the defense and struck counts 78 and 83. So 6 counts, 78 through 83, 6 counts of homicide by vehicle use of a controlled substance. The judge ruled that there cannot be multiple punishment for the same crime. So anyway, on September 30, count 77 misdemeanor battery, domestic abuse was dismissed by prosecutor. Now, domestic abuse, y'all, came from on his girlfriend. And like I said, he was questioning her yesterday, y'all. It was a train wreck. If y'all are interested, go over and watch. It was a total train wreck. Total. I'm going to play one of them outbursts he was doing. Y'all gonna trip. I'm gonna tell you, this man was something else. He was something else. I might, like I said, put it in a short. Wow, but this man was, I don't know, just a total nut. Wow. Let me see something. Somebody talked about it for 11 damn hours. Ain't no way I'm watching nothing for no 11 hours. That was that one news channel. Brooks giving, then he gave his closing arguments. He's crazy. Let's listen to him.
Perhaps an alternative.
Let me see. I want to see. Listen to him. This is not crazy sound.
How can you look in somebody's head and say,
we put it up.
This is what they intended to do?
He go too slow. The speed is up.
You know, for a year, I've sat going through this.
Y'all, I think he was talking real slow like that too, to stall.
Feeling so powerless.
It's like he paused for a minute or two between each sentence. I try to speed it up for our benefit though. Come on, speed up.
Sit back helpless while other people paint a picture.
Yeah.
That's zero truth.
Good morning, Lady Nika. Don't see you. Oh, that is you. I looked at the good morning, no problem. That Rose. I didn't even look at your name first. Good morning. Good morning, ODS.
I myself in my own life have had to do a lot of healing.
See, now I don't even got the patience, and I didn't have the patience to even listen to a closing argument. Even though I speeded this up fast as I can, he too slow. So I'm gonna move on. I shared it on my community wall yesterday when 7 Stars was doing the streaming of the whole thing. And if y'all still interested in this man, go right ahead and watch him. All I can tell y'all, he was a total nut. That's the base I can tell y'all. Okay, he was, and so that's the end of my patience with that. Now, those are 2 things I want to get out the way. And I've already talked about Carrie Litton going over here. That was just a little bit of a YouTube stuff that I was able to catch on. First, let me ask a question. Because I don't know, I'm hearing bits here, there, everywhere. Did Tracy and Fish, aka what they call it, thank you, baby, did they make up for real? Or is that just talk? Because I caught what I could yesterday, and then a lot of stuff I couldn't catch. Because like I told y'all when I did my post yesterday morning, that allergy was kicking my butt big time, y'all. I mean, my voice was gone. I had a headache, the whole 9 yards. So every now and then, if I can raise my head up and look at some stuff, I probably would, because I even looked at something else yesterday as I was laying down. I caught some of Lady Nika's stuff this morning. I don't know what's going on too much with that either. With that lady, just read my book. So all I know is a lot possibly went on. Somebody talked about somebody somewhere. And what made me go watch one of those from yesterday that I didn't know was done, because I assumed it was 2 videos done yesterday. Kwani came across my computer and she was over there doing her thing, something about Lady Nika. So that made me go see what then. Maybe it's another video. Turned out it was a couple videos. One was very short. And I assumed somebody was trying to tell her to run a channel or whatever the case may be. And then I look over there. Tracy got a thing up in her chat. She wrote a note to Lady Nika, a letter, paragraphs or whatever, telling Lady Nika that people are disrespecting her and she should put her foot down. I was rolling the ball back and forth on that. So I put all that together, and I said, okay, people doing what they want to do. She's nice to them. She shout them out. They this and that. Next thing they know, they're doing this to her. However, I don't know if that was truly the case, because here I am, not feeling good yesterday, and then trying to roll the ball, get everything done in a nutshell. Like yesterday, called little Deanna, her and Jay Wilson, they steady been dragging people for filth. But I can't lie, y'all, and I don't care if Jay Wilson get mad. It was funny the way Deanna Irvin was dragging him. She showed the back of his head. Y'all remember when Heidi put a picture out and Jay Wilson got 2 rolls in the back of his head, and they say one of the rolls looked like a hot dog? What she showed that. She showed a picture from back in the day. I was on the way. But it wasn't just so much the pictures, because we saw the pictures before. It's her words. It's the words that she be using, y'all. And I ain't gonna be on here long either. I'm gonna drop this link so like I say, whoever here can. Oh, that's another thing, Shanice. I'm glad I'm looking over here. They say, and I didn't see Rick either. They say Rick came over here and drug him, but he didn't answer Rick. but he answers Deanna. He goes at Deanna. And I think Deanna even said that, though. Did you answer to Rick? Because Rick was even in her chat. Yeah, I do too. I think she's just hilarious. Rick was in her chat. Good morning, Angela Hurd. And then when I was watching Lady Nika, another thing was, see, I didn't know these new people. And my first time seeing it was, what's that, Monday? When I went off and I went over to the den, and this lady was on the panel named Heat. And then there was another one that everybody knows named Slick Chick. And see, I don't be around enough to know all these new people as they come in lately. So I'm listening, and then this lady says, I think she said subbies should charge for when people come to our panel. And Lady Nika said, you want me all my stuff to leave? But my thing was, we're not going to do nothing like that. We don't have nobody watching us. They want to donate to us, and they like our content, and they like us. They want to support our channel. They do it. I wrote in her chat, no, that's what they do in the black sector, because you know they sell wrenches over there too. Then I hear this morning and late last night that the girl was getting doxxed over there at Brianna's house, and she ran. So her skin wasn't thick enough to stay around. And it was another youngster. And I said, I'm not going to get involved anyway. I got enough young friends that are watching stuff, but I don't know. I wasn't going to get too much involved with it anyway. I'm just telling you what I was hearing. And still don't know too much if the other one's still around. What's her name? Slick Chick or something like that. And the more new people come, when they come, y'all, everybody seems to think that the beef sector means just come over here and immediately start just beefing with people, even people you don't know, like some new people did. And they didn't really know if they go at somebody, they going at somebody who roll together, you know, so forth and so, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I say, now that was quick. I don't know what went on with her. I don't know how she got doxxed. I don't know none of that because I miss Brandon too, but that's what I heard through the grapevine. Through the YouTube grapevine or through the YouTube streets or whatever the case may be. And I heard Lipstick Alley was over there just doing the most too. Matter of fact, where that gadget at? I said I was going to look at some of that foolishness this morning. Yeah, so that's what I've, been hearing on the streets, because one thing about it you do. And when people say stuff like that, it doesn't mean that they most of them don't know how to beef, don't want to beef. I think people just get tired, and then you don't want to be hindered. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be known as, a one-track pony, a one-track mind. All you got to do is get on here and beef. So, and people need a break. So that's how I think. I don't think everybody be scared. Some people just, be want to move on to the next thing. And that's just the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? So that don't necessarily mean they don't want to beef, because I'm always come on here beef at least twice a week. I know I'm cutting down, like I said, because I want to do other content, but I'm not, that don't mean I'm scared. That don't mean nobody running me away. That's just something that I made up my mind about, that it's time for me to have a little growth, meaning I need to start doing, which I always did, like other stories and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but to each his own. So ain't nobody scared beef, what you call yourself over here, Lipstick Alley. But I believe that lady scared. Whatever they said about her, evidently she must have got a good job or something. But before you come over here, everybody already know that you taking a chance on getting somebody doxing you. Believe most of us over here have been doxed. And speaking of dox, you're like most of us over here have trolls. I probably have 50 million trolls. Y'all see how all the trolls have been all these different places, even though they slowed down a little bit. But then I find out yesterday, late last night, I caught Carrie, because Lady Nick had to go up on the panel and tell Carrie, because I was watching at that point, that wasn't Rose Bennett. See, we all know Rose Bennett used to do all that, had 6, 7, maybe 10 names, but that wasn't her. So I guess she's the easiest one to make a troll name, because people, it would have been easy to believe it's her because of her past. But I really feel like the lady has moved on. I really do. I don't think she don't really need to do that no more. Speaking of that, she got a channel over there. She do hair and nails. Y'all go ahead and give her a gander too. Now let me look at the chat again. Face, y'all got just the nastiest attitude. People trying to help that little bit. Oh, I can't wait to drop my link. Who fat Manny? Blind chick uses a stick, a dog service to click the link every night. What? Y'all children. Y'all, I gotta go read this chat. Okay. Slept. I opened a brand live and came close to dragging. I am too, but no, I gathered all today. Oh, y'all talking about some stuff in this chat, huh? I wasn't ignoring you. I had to step away. Okay, let me go down. I ain't gonna be able to read all the comments, though. I'm just peeking over here since I hadn't looked. Family says yes. I must leave schedule weird. Okay. Anyway, what time? Oh yeah, I've been talking over my 30. Okay, let me drop the link. Now, I don't know if y'all interested in the Kanye, but like I say, sometimes I don't like getting caught up, on that. Oh, and then far now, who keeps starting this beat with Deanna or Jay Wilson? Who keeps starting it back up? Because I heard that Deanna be clapping back. That is Jay Wilson keep bringing it up. And one more thing, y'all, and I got to say it because I watched Jay Wilson. I'm gonna ask him the question. Did Rico lose that? What's his name? Yeah, lose that dog he had. What did that man dog? He and Jay done it again. They were fighting for blind chick draws. Remember that Heat lady, ain't she? She has a nasty. Oh, she had a nasty attitude because I heard she gone now. It never ended. See my desktop, but never didn't use the camera. Okay. I only had one page, no more than that. Well, I hope not, baby girl, because you see everybody give you all the breath. Everybody like you, Rose. You got to understand, just keep being yourself. Ain't nobody mad at you. So anyway, I'm going to drop this link. Yeah, because girl used to do some stuff. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Sometimes I forget I drop my link because I be feeling like, wow, I ain't been coming live. I swear, y'all, sometimes I be forgetting now. Okay, wait a minute. It got away from me. The dog is back in the shelter. Well, he knew he couldn't take care of himself. I don't know why he wouldn't have got that poor animal like that. I ain't got nothing to say about it, girl. He ain't been bothering me, so I ain't gonna bother him. I was just asking a question. Y'all know I'm a clap back kind of person too. I'll clap back fast if need be. If I ain't got a reason to come on here and do all that, then I'm not. That's just the way it is. Okay, let's see if I can get this paste up here. I hope that's the right one. And I'm not gonna forget that I'm low on juice this morning too. My hubby can't play with it either. It's so much be going in my chat. Sometimes I be trying to see. Nah, this heat is still watching us drop down. Beesh. Oh, y'all think she's still watching, but she's just scared to have a child. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't gonna get too much involved anyway, because I heard her say the reason why she got on that panel and she was asking Faith, and Faith went back down. All Faith said that she couldn't get into it, didn't care for whatever on my panel the other day. I would think he did a good thing because he thought of the dog first. Well, I can say that too. That's why I said Faith. I don't got too much to talk about it. I know he couldn't feed himself, so how he's gonna feed that dog? It was better than mistreating, being cruel to the animals, like the way he socked Bella Bonham side the head. Remember the cat that he had? Went plumb beside her head and got mad because she didn't want to smoke the weed. Talking to the cat, talking about we drinking, we smoking here. So good thing he gave her back. Yeah, he did. He did. Now I got a call in number 2. If somebody want to talk about the Kanye West situation or anything at this point, because like I said, I only came up for a minute, and who all in here can catch the replay. And y'all, I have been procrastinating. I was working on some uploading, and I'm not very good at it. I did a couple. Y'all seen that? I'm just not starting to want to do that because of all the different time I be having to take off and do this, and I've been spending a lot of time with my grandchild, and stuff like that. And so I've always started live, first just live only, and then I started doing the StreamYard like that. But now, yeah, I want to do something different. And even if somebody did think that, now don't get me wrong, y'all. I don't care what nobody think of me for real per se on here. Especially a total stranger that I don't have a YouTube ship with or don't want to be bothered with or they're not really followers of me all the time. I don't really be caring. Like I said, but it's easy to get stuck here because I did. I thought I was gonna be making smoothies and stuff. I had to clap back, y'all. And it's funny and it's fun sometimes, but then, like I say, you do tend to, kind of outgrown. That don't mean, anyway, it's more to me than just what I've been doing that I want to do. And that's just the way it is. So, and I am. And I also have people hit me up and tell me, you know what I'm saying? They like when I do something positive, they'll watch it no matter what I'm about. Hence my title. So I say I'm always put in my title when I'm talking about give people a choice if they want to come over or not. Like I did this morning, Kanye West and Daryl Brooks. Because I know other people be wanting to talk about stuff too. But then a lot of times they tell you want to talk about stuff, then they won't show up. They say they want positive, but we try to do positive, then they won't show up. But I understand because it's the beef sector. So you put near got to go to make another page and go to another sector and talk about the positive and build that kind of audience over there. Like the way my girl stuck with her name, but she changed it and she's doing very well. I know I keep talking about her, but it's the truth. Commission Reviews. She used to be lost. I just like 7 Stars says she's going to be doing conspiracies. She no longer want to be over with all the beefing, but she'll keep watching. She says she's like me. She's not never leaving. She's going to come on sometime, clap back, whatever she have to, I'm assuming, because she didn't say those, but I'm assuming that's what it is, but she wants to move on too. I believe she got skill. All of us got skill to do it if we want to, but we tend to like the beef, huh? Human nature like mess. I mean, who don't like mess, but you just don't want your channel just to be about that all the time no more. After you've been here so long doing it, how long I've been here? 3 years now? And I say, yeah, it's kind of changed. It's time for a little bit of a change. Manny, okay, let me look at the thing and see if I read some chats so I can acknowledge some people. Beef. Everybody want beef. I want a puppy. Oh, I care what they think about me here. Beef sector is my life. Yeah, right. Don't even know you. Spam. You showing your pictures a can of spam. Do you look like that? So stop that. Just stop it right now. Oh, yeah, Manny, I make dressing every year homemade. I don't know how to use the box because I'm not used to reading the box. You good with me? You say, you say my name. I know. I was saying Ra. It took me a long time to catch on that it's in. That is actually pronounced Ray. R-A-I Ray. Why ain't dogs are overacted like kids? Well, they are. That's why I'm glad he sent the dog back so somebody can take care of it just like a child. You got to feed it. You got to get it shot. You got to love it. You got to do everything you do to a dog like you do a little baby, a human being. Take away, get treated good. Good morning, prayed up. You see how you be so get stressed out with all those sermons. What sermons? According to Jay Wilson, I do sermons. Every time you hear me sound like I'm doing a sermon. Outside is overrated. Well, that's the only dressing I knew. When I grew up, when I say making dressing, that's what we make dressing. But like I said, my husband's family used to say rice dressing. Then when I finally see what they was talking about, I said, oh, this bell pepper stuffing. Good morning, Miss Cruiser. Commissioner Reviews. Commissioner Reviews. And she be interviewing a lot of the people from those reality shows. She did a couple good ones. If y'all was into Big Brother, the winner and the one she had the show romance with. And she be doing stuff from what's that, Love and Marriage. Well, a lot of those different shows she had those people on there. That's why I said she's doing great for real. But it's Commissioner Reviews. She no longer like to be called Lockhead Boss Lady. Good morning, pretty chocolate girl. Pretty chocolate girl, I be confused when you be coming on. You be saying you're doing that quiet thing. Because it's been a while. I thought maybe you was already at your wash time hours already. Because I said, I just really thought that. Yeah. Wait, y'all going to do Lovey Love receipts this Thanksgiving? What? Receipts? You try to say recipes? No. Because Lovey Love will start off cooking something, y'all, and it can look extremely good. But then somehow she tend to mess it up by throwing whatever she cooking, then she throws something, 2 or 3 other odd looking stuff on there, and that's how it be. Yeah, you can freeze it, save for another time. Spam. How's it spelled? Commission. I think it's, let me write it, then I can tell you. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to it for you. Hold on, give me a minute. Because I was going to say Camiesha, but I want to make sure I'm spelling it right. commission reviews. I want to see if I'm spelling it right. Oh, first let me answer this call. Good morning. Oh, I do pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling. I wanted to talk about giving you my perspective on the Kanye thing.
Okay.
The Kanye thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a queen for a very long time, but I feel that he's getting his just desserts because when he said that slavery was a choice and the black people didn't get behind him, he had no consequences for what he said. So now that the Jewish community is tearing his ass down, everybody want to be so mad. When he said he wanted to get out of his Adidas contract, well, now he out of it. But it just so happened that Balenciaga and everything else and went with it. I don't feel sorry for him. I think this may be a chance for him to grow and learn as a person because first of all, his whole camp is crazy. Candace Owens, him. I don't have time for all them coons.
Well, you know, what you just said, that first statement that he made a long time ago, I remember him doing that and they didn't do nothing about it then. But the Jewish
they're not going to not every endorsement or company pulled away from them. Why should they? It was about us. We were supposed to do something and we didn't. But they let them know we're not gonna let you do it to us. You did it to your people, but you ain't gonna do it to us.
And then they saying it's the Jewish community that's upset. So the Jewish, so let me ask this because it's gonna sound 82. So it's the Jewish community that he works for own that whole brand of most of the productions that he worked for. What I mean, why is it that the Jewish community is upset now and they're doing something about it? You understand what I'm trying to ask you?
Because he talks about this. My whole thing is we the ones that sit back and we just keep on letting people keep on, excuse my French, shitting in our face, and we just keep on loving up on them because of the color of their skin. All skin folk ain't kin folk.
Yeah, exactly. Because I got confused about that because you see how naive I was to the fact that he's a billionaire. But that's only a name. That's what he worked. He didn't actually have that money. But he do have like on hand that's liquidated maybe $1 million, $1.5 million or whatever. But he still was called a billionaire. You see, I had to ask questions this morning, you know, and I can't really say, well, I was ignorant to that fact. I put it to you like that. I didn't understand that. How's he can't just the next day just lose money. You know what I'm saying? So he does have money. So, but going forward, they said he's not going to be a billionaire, but he's still going to be a millionaire. I wonder, is he going to be, I mean, do he really care? Because he got his own companies. Don't he own all that other, his own, the more ugly clothes and stuff he be making, the fashions?
Yeah, he has his own company, but he doesn't have his own manufacturing and stuff like that.
Oh.
I mean, he'll be okay, but I mean, first of all, who can afford that shit that he's making? And I mean, if I want to buy clothes with holes in it, I just wait and then I can wait with my old clothes. I ain't have to buy no pay $200 and $400 for a t-shirt with holes in it. The hell with that.
I wouldn't buy no $40, $50 for no raggedy t-shirt either. I'd buy my own t-shirt and paint it and cut some holes in it and make it look like an army suit or whatever that ugly color plain, whatever color that is. Yeah, big over clothes too big. No, I never did like his fashions anyway.
Manny said that Adidas owns those sneakers and he would not be able to produce anything in the likeness of them, which is a good thing because I thought they was ugly anyway.
Yeah, they was. Even the clothes that he designs as well as these Adidas and stuff, I wouldn't have paid for that anyway because he's paying for Kanye name right along with Adidas. I wouldn't have did that anyway. And people just be doing it because of the name. Don't nobody really be wanting that ugly stuff. I heard Adidas will release them without the name. Oh, so they're going to release the shoes and stuff anyway without a name, but they're going to eventually find somebody else name to put it in. Eventually, everything is about investment. He is pissing off the investors. Wow. Kanye, your mouth finally got you in trouble. Big time trouble. Wow, let me look at that story too again. But
the clothes and Gabby and Balenciaga, and both of them have dropped them also. Some of the people have left his and these are black people who are actually thinking about themselves because they decided that they're gonna separate from him because You can't get paid if you're in a different races. And more people should learn that from the beginning. Y'all thought it was cute when he talked about us. This is how we need to treat all of them when they come out here and shit on us.
Yeah, he did talk about us, our own race. Wow. And I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him at all. And then he went over there and helped him finish making them Kardashians rich. Yeah. Kanye, you put your foot in your mouth this time, buddy. If Beyonce comes here and says something negative about Jews, you will, what is going to open to her? I don't know. Beyonce, never thought about that. But Beyonce ain't gonna come over here and do none of that anyway. Adidas is a German-owned company.
Nobody who has real PR people. Kanye has lost his mind ever since he got with them Kardashians. Him, Stacey Dash, and Candace Owens can all go into a little group box together. They need their own little space because they are retarded.
Now, I don't know too much about Candy Owens, but I know Stacey Dash. Yeah, I mean, I can't stand her. Yeah, Stacey Dash do too much. But still doing too much.
Stacey Dash 2.0.
On several pair of Yeezy sneakers and the slides. Oh, well, happy for you, Shea Breezy. Did you enjoy them, girl? You paid all that money for them? But he just did too much. I do wear them anymore. You don't wear them. Oh, you don't wear them anymore. Slides too. Okay. Wow, Kanye. So I wonder where he's going to go from here, because I've always thought he had a mental issue. And he took it really hard with his mother passed too. And a lot of people say that was the beginning of his downfall, you know, that he couldn't, you know, well, nobody can accept their parents moving on. But they say that really, really affected him. Then, like you say, he got with them Kardashians. Then he got to the point where Kim couldn't even take him no more. Which I'm not giving the Kardashian no excuse, don't get me wrong, because I'm really glad that Ray J outed her butt. You know, that lie, he let them go on with that lie all these years and make him think he was, you know, drop tapes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, but
right.
But actually, in reality, Faith, I don't feel sorry for none of them. Not Kanye, Ray J, and none of that, because they brought up that on themselves. You know?
Rose, Rose just made a comment that Michael Kors doesn't like blacks either. I've never heard that before, but I'm saying truly, Michael Kors is just nasty, period. I done seen him cuss out white, Hispanic, black. He cuss out anybody. He's an all-around, he don't give a fuck kind of guy.
What was that brand that came out years ago? That guy, he didn't like black people. He was on news talking about he don't really want us to buy his products. It was red, white, and blue. What was the name of him? No, not Ralph Lauren. There's another name, and the colors used to be red, white, and blue.
Oh, Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger. Everybody, black people, them and their mamas was buying his products. And he didn't mind coming on the public in the news saying that he didn't care for us to buy his products, but you know, black people still kept buying his products.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know the one you just named. Said it again. I didn't know he didn't like, but I never heard the Michael Kors saying, Rose.
I never heard of Michael. I never heard of Michael Kors. He's just nasty all around.
No, yeah, I heard him, but I never heard that he was prejudiced, like the way she said that he was prejudiced also.
I ain't never heard of him being prejudiced, but if you go and look, he's cussed out every color of the human nation. He don't give a shit who you are. He will cuss you out.
Purple Peach said Michael Kors is like Liz Claiborne. When you start letting TJ Maxx endorse your brand, it loses its value. Oh, okay. Hey, Kingsmina.
Donald Joe said Tommy Hilfiger said he never said that. I don't care one way or the other. I've gotten to the point now that I've started looking for black-owned businesses, smaller businesses. You pay more for the clothes, but you are supporting our own, and it is what it is.
And that's what I was going to say too. Black don't support each other. That's just like with the hair places. They'll go to the Asian first. Oh, no, go to that black shop. They charge too much. Theirs costs an extra $1 too. So pay that extra $1 too. So we can start having more stores around here. And then maybe they can sell it cheaper because they get their stuff shipped through from the country. They can get it cheaper to sell it cheaper like that. That's what I hate. It's stores around with hair, you know. Black people got hair stores, and then they have clothing in there. Oh, that's too expensive. So what? We can pay the extra $1 too to support our people. That is just the way it is. I can't stand the Asian girl. I told y'all the story when I came back from the South back to Las Vegas, Nevada, there was a restaurant that sold crawdads with the potatoes and corn and then the crabs, all kind of seafood. And when I saw what the owners who was cooking, I said, damn, I just left the South. That's what black people do. See, that was new to me. They got all that kind of stuff sold up. You go in one of the corner stores, they got a food part back there with the greens, the chitlins, the black eyed peas. They and they don't know how to cook our food. They hire black cooks back there and pay them minimum wage. And most of the shit be coming out the can. Them big old can of greens already cooked and stuff. They got all that, and they don't want to support the black restaurants. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy, but I don't know. But see, I guess way back in the day, blacks was conditioned to go at each other, against each other like that way from the slavery days when you had the field ninjas and you had the house ninjas. And the house ninjas thought they was better than the field ninjas, and most of the house ninjas because they was mixed. Or if you're not mixed, you lucky you get a job in the house. That was, it was the better status to be. So that's way back. You know what I'm saying? Donald Jones said that's not true. He did say that. He lied through the years. Say he didn't say it. He did say it. Everybody, he did say that. People said Paula Deen racist as well as I wouldn't care. I don't think Paula Deen. You think Paula Deen is prejudiced?
Who I think who prejudiced?
Paula Deen, the cook, the lady.
Oh yeah, but y'all have to. A lot of people have to remember the age of the people, the time they were raised. I mean, we've come on the younger generations are really against the racism, and you see a lot with them. But that's the way them people were born. I mean, were raised. That's just their time. Some people, it's harder for them to. They can hide it for a while, but I mean, their true feelings are their true feelings.
Yeah, but I can say this just go way back. Girl used to love Gloria Vanderbilt and Sass jeans. Well, what they got to do with it? They was prejudiced too, because everybody liked the little Gloria Vanderbilt perfume when it first came out back then.
I liked her jeans. I wasn't a real Gloria Vanderbilt perfume kind of girl. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Paula Deen had a scandal around her when she was calling people niggas on the set. First of all, y'all remember she's from the South.
Right.
She's born into what, 70s, 80s?
She's older than that. Yeah, she's older. Because I know she's older than me now. She's up in age now. Yeah. So she's one of my rednecks there for the South. Okay.
Exactly. You got to consider the source. And I don't give a shit what nobody say. That I love her recipes. I use her recipes. I ain't going to buy her shit unless it's on sale. Like right after the scandal came out, I went and bought all her cookware because it was dirt cheap.
Okay. What's the one that Snoop Dogg wrote with? Now, I know she's not prejudiced. She did. Yeah, I like Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart was I think she had a misconceived notion about us, but I think Snoop keep her high enough where she don't even remember that he's black.
Do you think okay, maybe she was, maybe how some Caucasian people never been around white people, us black people, to know if they prejudice not, they just hear story. And for example, that happened even here on the YouTube street when the German lady was around, and when we brought up on the panel and I started asking her questions, and she said she seen it on TV. She sees us on TV, the reality shows. And I had one live across the street from me. That's what she said. I say, so you never been around black people? You just going with the TV shows? I said, we don't really act like love and hip hop and then back in the day, Martin and all. That's what she's judging about. So even those people like Martha Stewart, I'm assuming, how some of them grow up in little off towns and stuff, and then the community, the little town is nothing but Caucasians. They've never been around, to even know. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know how I'm not gone. Okay, Faith, can you still hear and see the chat?
I can see the chat. I see many got eyes, but I see you moving there. You back.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna thing down. Miss Cruiser said Gloria Vanderbilt is Anderson Cooper's mom. Oh, well, wait a minute. Anderson Cooper. Oh man, well, how old is Gloria Vanderbilt? In the hundreds? Calvin Klein and Jordan jeans.
We heard that she wasn't the Miss Cruiser. She had that for her. We was waiting for her to come back.
Lord, she done knocked us out. No, here I am, Miss Cruz. I knocked my thing down. Yeah. No, she done knocked. Yeah, I realized it. I told Faith to keep talking. I knocked myself down. But Miss Cruz, are you being funny? Is this true? Gloria Vanderbilt is Anderson Cooper's mom? For real? Yeah. For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's
old money, honey.
Is she still living? No, Monique just said she passed. I'm gonna say she got to be in her hundreds. Well, although people can live, in their hundreds, that's I'm just saying. Wow. And good morning to y'all that came in. That I was highlighting y'all. That was my way of speaking because probably in the middle of the sentence or something couldn't speak. Wow. But anyway, y'all, I don't know. A lot of this stuff I really wasn't into anyway for as by, but I can't think of no mainstream black fashions. Because I'm trying to think, did Tyra Banks have something out? I'm trying to think. No, Tyra Banks didn't have none of her products out for real. Can you think of just one black person that besides Kanye, and come to find out he don't own a lot of stuff anyway. He owned them old ugly fashions that he got. But who else besides him?
The only ones that I really can think of that were mainstream at the time back in the day was Fubu. What's the lady now that Tabitha is at Target now? I'm trying to think of who else.
With Tabitha who? I'm gonna write that down because I didn't know that. I never heard that. Tabitha what?
I forgot her last name.
Because I want to start getting black people stuff too.
I can't even think of who else I'm trying to remember. I know Fubu was like the biggest one that I got. And I know Sean John.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm forgetting. Sean John. He be on the short.
Tabitha Brown is her name.
Yeah.
It was Sean John, Apple Bottom. I'm trying to think of who else. I mean, we don't really support Will Smith. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Will Smith, I used to love his stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
But I used to love to watch the Shark Tank, and a lot of times I catch a lot of the replays. I have forgot all about him on the Shark Tank. But I knew about none of Will Smith products, not even for my children. When I was a kid, we had Cal Candy, Sean John, Fubu. Yeah, I like Sean John.
I never liked Fubu.
Well, and it was just a regular clothing with the name Fubu on. You know how people pay for the brand name.
I mean, yeah, but those weren't the names that I liked. But
yeah,
as I got older, well, right when my son was born, I bought a lot of I guess that would be designer, but it wasn't like big name designers. So I paid a lot for his clothes, but I never saw anybody else with his stuff. I used to like to go to little small shops to get his stuff. The
boutiques, because it was some jeans I used to wear all the time too. I don't know if they were really big everywhere. I can't really think of the name.
Yeah, cross colors. I loved cross colors.
And I used to wear those jeans all the time. It's not cross color. I'm trying to think what was the name of them. And everybody used to get them. They would have red ones, orange and green, all different colors. We might be talking about the same ones. I used to love to wear those jeans, cross colors. Oh, Baby Fat. Okay, now wait a minute. Baby Fat was owned by blacks? Because everybody wore Baby Fat. All my kids, okay, then so is that the one? I just mentioned the name too. Not Tyra Banks. What's the model name that used to be married to Angela Simmons? Angela Simmons' uncle. See, who was he married to? The lady that was mixed with Filipino. Okay, you do know Angela Simmons. Ron from DMC. His brother was married to this model. What was her name? Didn't she start Baby Fat? Did you fall off? I think you called back, Faith. Do y'all remember Run DMC and his brother Kamara? Did Kamara start Baby Fat? Kamara Lee. Yeah, we talking about some old stuff. Yeah. Spam, I'm just a delay reaction. I saw that up there when I was talking at the time. She was Japanese and black. Okay. And yes, she started. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was up because my kids used to Baby Fat. My nieces and nephew, everybody will Baby Fat. Sorry, call dropped. Okay. If you want to call back, you can. But Kamara Lee Simmons. Yeah, she was married. She was married to Ron DMC brother. Oh, okay. Well, that was popular back then. Spam act like he never heard about nothing that we talking about. Why did you say? Yeah, she did marry good. But what did you say earlier? We talked about some prehistoric, yeah. People still wear Russell Simmons, yeah. I just remember Ron DeCito the most. But then Russell Simmons, he was in that reality show too that they had, because I used to love to watch that. Ron Johnson, Ron DMC. All her baby daddies got money. Yeah, all of them. Everyone she married. The Simmons man. Then the River Dark man. I don't know if he's from the continent. I forgot his name. She had a son by him. Then she married somebody after him. She got like the Mod Squad, don't she? 3 different husbands, three different the Caucasian black, and then another one. Yes, Baby Fat. Y'all hit that like, please. And don't forget to hit the children fund. Spam carries Coach and thinks she's doing something. Don't mind her. Spam, I got to ignore you. My mom told me to ignore you, okay? I'm ignoring you. Y'all making me want to go watch some of this Sharks thing. I tell y'all, I'll be watching some of everything. I mean, just everything. I just like some weird stuff that y'all would think is weird. And then a lot of y'all probably won't. A lot of y'all probably won't. I like Little People, Big World. I like Pimple Popper. I like Sister Wives. I like 19 Kids and Counting. I never got involved in the Shipleys. All I know, the Shipleys had some kind of lawsuit going on. I don't know if he got found guilty or not, but I'm quite sure it's a few of y'all that'll talk about the actor she has a son for has no money. Oh, he don't got no money? I thought she don't give nobody without no money. That African dude, yeah, that's what she had her son by. Wasn't that her second husband after the Simmons guy? I used to love and watch Kamara Lee, and her girls are growing up to be beautiful girls too, really. Beautiful young ladies, yes. I have a bucket bag from Coach from the 80s. Yeah, I got Coach too. I even got my eyeglass Coach case over there. Yeah. Matter of fact, where is it? 90 different. I need to get it out because I'll be carrying my real glasses with me. I don't like carrying it with me. I don't even like wearing around the house. I gotta have it, losing glasses, misplacing them. That's why when I come over here sometime I have on one of these. They had a civil ceremony. Yeah, but Kamara, now her and Tara Banks, I think they said back in the day on one of the reality shows, kind of started off together because she said that Tara used to tell her back then, don't get with the Simmons guy because he was too much older than her, but she got with him anyway and the marriage worked for a while. Y'all remember that as well. Spam, shut up. Y'all got a new thing. Kenora has her own money. Yes. People say that. I don't know if you're serious or not, Manny, but I don't. And and it's different stuff everybody would do these days, if they do it over there, do something different, but not me. I just felt lessons learned, testimony, everybody go through something, but I'm happy where I'm at in life right now. Hey, y'all, hope y'all can hear me. I did walk over here for a minute. Y'all put me in the mind of my coach. I'm looking in the door and see where it's at. I'm going to get off here and look at my coach eyeglass case. My daughter-in-law just loves some Coach, and she wanted it. She loved my daughter-in-law used to love some Coach. I think she still do. Y'all maybe get up and look over there and see what I put my eyeglass case in because I got some glasses in it. It's a Coach case. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they are trying to shame me with them labels. Now let's reiterate what the old girl came over here to talk about. And where is Tracy? Did y'all hear what I asked earlier? Because see, Fish and QB, from what I hear, is in Philadelphia. But they were, from what I hear, were insinuating that they did have a talk with Tracy, and Tracy saying that she didn't. And they could be cordial, but I don't think they would ever be friends again. I don't know. That remains to be seen because y'all know this YouTube. Y'all know how that works. Yeah. And did anybody, when I talked about it the other day, decide they're going to take Sean Brady on his offer about when he opened up the trip to anybody can go? Say, good morning, Nutra. Yeah, you know how they say it. Just like my parents used to say, and I find myself saying the same thing. That ain't no music these days. See, back then they used to say it, that's because Nat King Cole was around and they really sung. You know, you understood the words and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Coach has revamped their line. They have some nice pieces. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Because I'm not, y'all, when I was younger, of course, I'm into name brands like everybody else, even with cars and stuff. But now I just don't care about. But you know, I stopped caring about that stuff really a little bit at the my kids, but not all the way. Then as I start getting in my late 30s and early 40s, I really don't care about all that old stuff. Matter of fact, I want me an old piece of hoopty. I want an old Honda. And a lot of people, a lot of car lots calling people to buy their old cars. People looking for that because the gas situation, whole 9 yards. I don't even want my SUV no more. I'm telling y'all, I really don't. I just thought it was a big deal. And then, you know, by me always driving back and forth between California and Nevada, I wanted a bigger car on the inside where I can lay my seat down, all like that. I just don't care about that no more. Even my sons don't care about it. Now, even my niece, the one just had the baby. Now, Diamond got to be like 35. She don't care about that kind of stuff no more. She really don't. And she had one of them SUVs, and see, it wasn't the Mercedes, what was that? It wasn't. It wasn't the BMW. What's the other one? Anyway, she had it like she don't care about that no more. Maybe because her daughter, her oldest daughter, she had kind of young, well, she's 16, Diamond 35. Then she just had my other grandbaby. I guess after a while in life, you just don't care about it. Now, we do have somebody on here. Good morning, Bap. We're reading Daryl Brooks' verdict. He found guilty. I just read it. They hadn't did the verdict yet. Let me see. Oh, Baps, let me see, girl. They just ain't sentenced him yet. Now, y'all know I'm going to have to go, finish watching that. Okay, they found Daryl Brooks guilty. Daryl Brooks. Let's see what he's talking. Let's see what Daryl Brooks doing. They found him guilty. I was just talking about that, but when I was reading it, they hadn't found him guilty yet. He was doing his closing arguments. Let me see. Oh, I did say do that part. Okay, I got myself mixed up. I'm waiting for the sentencing, but he was stupid to represent himself anyway. To get back on track. See, I'll be reading something, I get off track because I'm interested in that. Michael Kors. Nah. Did you watch the trial, Babs? They joined the also oh wow, that was a quick verdict. Oh, okay. Daryl Brooks get live trial days 14 minutes ago. I see it's on live. Okay. Okay. Now, Tory Lanez, ain't that plus size? I don't know. Do you love it? Yes. Let's see what they talking about though, y'all. You've been keeping up. So you've been keeping up with it too? Okay. Wow. He gonna rep, and this man was a nut. Let's see something. It does say updated. He asked the court, y'all. They say before the juries ended deliberation Wednesday, which is today, Daryl Brooks Jr., he asked for the court for a mistrial. Now, they're not going to give you no mistrial. And that's probably what he was doing, all them outbursts and stuff, so he can say he didn't have proper representation. He wanted to stop in the middle of the trial and start representing himself and get him an attorney. I don't tell him what all he's talking about. That's just me guessing. Wow, Reddit post later determined to be a prank for someone that she claimed to be a juror in his homicide, reckless endangerment. I'm gonna have to watch this when I get off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. That man was a total nut. But thanks for that info. Hey, Paulette, now listen, girl, I got a little time. I'm gonna drop the link for you so I can ask questions because you was over there with Tracy. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole live on the title when she said she had a letter to Lady Nika, but that's not what I want to ask about. I want to ask about did they make up? Because you would know. Because 5A trying to give everybody the impression that they made up. I don't think so. Did she say she was going to make? I don't think so. But somebody told me she was insinuating that. Wow. You know what, Purple Peach? If he was acting like that during the trial and questioning, I can imagine how he acting right now. Oh my God, this man was a total nut. I didn't think everybody was keeping up with him though. Like I said, I hadn't been over there watching them as much. But then when Seven Stars was doing, commentary on it, where she was, streaming the court, I said, let me see, catch back up on what's going on. Well, Bap, when they tested him, they're gonna test him first. They're gonna make sure he's competent of representing himself before they do that. And they found him to be. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying, so grab my attention. They said that he can do it. Okay, and that's what he was doing. That's exactly what he was doing. So I don't know. I think I'm about to stay on here when I get off of here because I need to make me some more different covers, y'all. Say something, Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. I was ready to put you down. Okay, yeah, I can hear you now, girl. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Ooh, child.
Oh, child. Now I know it's really you. Let me move this. I'll go wait till you start talking. Because these people be recording your voice and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, do whatever you got to do, but don't take your banner down till you know it's me, honey.
I know. That's why I wait for you to really start talking, honey.
Yeah, because they are so crazy.
Yeah, that's you, though. Because I don't think nobody recorded that much of it. If they did, shame on me. That means I got.
You're going to have to ask something that only me and you know. And I don't know what that could be.
No. I'm trying to think.
That wouldn't work because we don't talk behind the scenes or anything. Because we could make up something if we talk behind the scenes. But see, we don't talk behind the scenes, so.
No, and we don't have to. But I got that YouTube number that you can do anonymous and write something back there, and then I would know. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because I definitely wouldn't put it in my back check right here because people come on my panel. I don't even gotta let them up just so they can see the back check. But like I tell everybody, I never check my back check anyway. When people talk to me, I always say, y'all put nothing in the back chat. I'm not gonna read it. Because when I used to read it, I kicked myself off, and then I feel like if you're on my panel, just said you gotta say on the panel. You ain't gotta put nothing back there. I'm not gonna look.
Well, see,
but anyway,
get a lot of
this is
information.
Who is Rollo Davis?
What did you want me to ask me?
Okay, so you was on Tracy panel when she did, her last lives and stuff. Like I said, I missed a few. And so Fish, aka Fish Steak Baby, her and that boy over there that's in Philadelphia now, they're trying to say, insinuate they did have a talk with Tracy and Tracy did make up with them. Is that true? Do you know? Did Tracy mention?
No. What happened was when Jay Wilson and Glitter Boots made up or accepted apology. When Jay Wilson accepted Glitter Boots' apology. Well, we was talking and Tracy was going on and on and on about it. But then, we were just bouncing around other things. And so I don't know if it was me or Rodney said, that'll be like you and him, you and Fabe making up. And what she always say, never. And then, we were just bouncing around stuff, but she ain't gonna make up with Fabe. No. But like I told her, if she did, I wouldn't care because you never know what might happen on YouTube. Right? Some people make up and some people don't. Like her and Jay Wilson made up. We didn't have no clue that was gonna happen. And then, tonight y'all don't get along. But then when I come in today, I can hear you talking like good about it. And I was like, what the hell happened? What I missed? And my man was just going like that. And then people started putting in the chat and she said, yeah, me and Jay Wilson, we okay now. And this and that, she explained us. But then later on down the line, when I was up on her panel, I just told her, I said, well, damn, don't you think that we should have knew? Like even if y'all made up without our knowledge, a fire up alive and at least they'll say, child, me and Jay Wilson have made up because you was going to tell us anyway, right? Don't wait till, soon as y'all make up, just go on and fire a lab up. Like if her and Fabe make up, fire a lab up and tell us that you made up. Don't have us out here like, God, what?
Do what you gotta do, Manny. I'm not even watching the channel. Listen to Paulette because if something going on, it's because something going on. Check it out later. Oh, it's me. Good morning, everybody. Okay, because they be always. That's just like with Be Love. You know how Five Baby trying to. You know how when you go in her chat and she see you and you cash up her 25, 40, $50 up, she'll shout you out. And then she got this thing made, her opening, where she trying to dress like her. And then you hear Be Love say, Five Baby, y'all go somebody. Five Baby. But we all can go over there and do the same thing. My point is she always insinuates something, trying to chop something up, trying to edit something to make it look like a certain way. So now she out there putting the lie out, trying to insinuate that her and Tracy done made up. Okay, I get it. Good morning, Stacey Robinson.
She was listening to Tracy live, or somebody in her camp, and they went and told her what we was talking about.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't never like Tracy was thinking about making up with Fabe. No. Either I brought it up or Rodney brought it up. And then she was like, hell no, never, And like I told, like I said, if y'all do, what can that's between you and that's what you want to do. But it would just fire a lab up and let us know. If y'all talk and make up, let us know. Don't let us just wait out, be the last one,
Exactly. So yeah, I didn't believe it, but I really had to question that. Have you noticed whenever somebody make up with somebody on here, nobody ever go make up with her? She'd be trying to push herself, then lie. Oh, while I was going, everybody was talking about everybody. Well, nobody talking about you. That's not true. Nobody thinking about you. Jay Wilson said that today. We didn't miss you. We didn't miss you.
Gone.
Ain't nobody asked about you. Hell, I was going almost a month. I had people hitting me up. Is you okay with the best way you had this and that? Some of my people writing me and this and that, but ain't nobody did that. Five Baby. Then she came back here lying, talking about everybody been talking about it. Girl, ain't nobody been talking about you. And I wish QB had back in the day hadn't hooked up with her, because then people liked him. I don't know what made him think you need her, but have you noticed nobody never make it with her then? And then when GX and them came on the scene, they thinking, oh, she did big person. Everybody hate her. No, y'all ain't been around to see that she done something below the belt of every single body on here that involves, well, mostly involved their real life. Therefore, people didn't want to make up with her. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why nobody don't fool with her. That's why she's on this lonely island, and she grabbed QB dumb butt as well, because he's too stupid to even realize that more people would be for him if he wasn't with her. Because I think the boy's hilarious. I keep telling you, I do pick over there. I was there watching ops. I like that old song, I'm tired, you tired, and he tired, and everybody tired. You know what I'm saying? And she should be tired and going on back and finish paying that old lady who she arrested $30,000 if she ain't paid him yet. Trey, good morning.
She owes so many folks.
Oh my gosh.
She got liens all over her stuff just like he do.
Wow. And Trey said, bless, that is so true. No one makes up with her except you. Exactly. Don't y'all think that's weird? So that says a lot. With something when nobody want to fool with you, that says a hell of a lot.
And she'll stab you in the heart.
Yes, she will. Good morning, Leslie.
You know, but no, Tracy wasn't thinking about, you know, we've been listening to people, different ones saying that Tracy have never thought about making up with Babe. We were just throwing that out because she was talking about how Jay Wilson and Glitter Boots, you know, did the peace thing or whatever they did.
Yeah. And that's weird too. That's also weird. But Jay Wilson like his click views and his coins. Maybe that's why he did it. Because the man, what did he call the man daddy house? He called his job. He trying to say he did way more to Jay Wilson. GX did than he did any else, but he cussed out all of us.
Yeah, and then, you know, I think it's a move to make money. I think that's what he wanted, you know, because it's just they're gonna get into it. That's gonna be for you know, he bought that coin, you know, and like I said, pimping Jay Wilson, pimp him.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So the breakup gonna be big, and both of them can get. They love views, but the money don't cover that. But that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be about. Because the man is very homophobic. He not like the gay community at all, and Jay Wilson know that. And then I'm starting to wonder, well, I don't know about Jay Wilson, but GX, is it fake for him to start getting people? Because I heard people don't watch him. I don't know, but he just been want to be bisected for I don't ever since he was brought on the scene. Now, Pizarro said Kimmy brought him here. I always thought it was Tracy that introduced him to when she was doing her merger. But she said Kimmy, so I don't know which one brought him here, but they can't get rid of him.
Tracy's one night, you know, and Tracy just didn't really have nothing to do because she left us on the panel, and me and him stayed up there for hours. She didn't even let us know she was gone. But I just thought she was out running the streets, and then he had came back again because I started going over there. And then he had came over there again, and he was trying to, take over her panel. And she was saying, she dropped him, and she was saying, ain't no way in the hell that's going to ever work over here. You know, you ain't running nothing. And ever since then, he hated Tracy.
And Lorraine, let me say this. Yes, it does, even though we're not talking about the Bible right now. But that forgiving you do for yourself, that don't mean because you forgive somebody, you ain't going to forget. You got to stop fooling with them. You know what I'm saying? You can still handle it with a long, how you say it, long 10-foot pole. Yeah, because I forgave a lot. That don't mean I got to fool with people here. And I'm talking about real life. Yeah, so.
People forgiving, but people can do whatever they want to because they grown. And if they want to be best friends, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know?
Exactly.
If they turn into best friends, that ain't none of my business.
Yeah, but you don't have to. Thank you, Faith. Y'all support that chili fine. Manny, blessed Walker's ATGX was driving looking for someone last night. I think I'm not sure.
And he almost ran over some people.
So that's the truth, really.
I see it with my own eyes.
Wow, Manny, you saw it too. What was he looking for? Somebody? Who he trying to find?
He was in the hood. Now who gonna go on vacation or whatever they doing and hang out in the hood?
Wow, face y'all, what happened?
He wasn't gonna meet him, but he wanted.
Look at wait a minute, Polly. Look at this. Now, so they in Philadelphia. GX is live in Philadelphia. Manny is saying, face y'all, what happened last night with GX? I think you looking for QB. Wow.
QB, but he know QB ain't gonna go nowhere in Philly without fire. He ain't gonna step outside that motel without fire, babe.
Wow. Yeah, I wonder why he wouldn't fire as well.
Fire, babe too. But they're not gonna meet him. Because he talking about fight. He talking about
Yeah.
fight, kicking his butt, and I'm gonna break your jaw, and I'm gonna spit on you, and I'm gonna, and ain't nobody gonna help you. And I got my bond money if I need to, if I go to jail, I got my bond money, and I'll kill you, and
I just think that that's just so ignorant. You're just stupid. This is the beef sector. And you really riding around to look for somebody to fight for something off of the YouTube? Girl, that's just crazy. That's just crazy to me. I swear, that's just crazy.
He was pulling over to the side, sitting and waiting, and talking to different people that's out in the streets. And it was like rainy. And child, he was looking out, he was driving and talking that old crazy stuff he talked. And he was like people walking down the street or across the street or whatever. He move out the way, he was talking like that to put the windows up. And girl, he turned that corner, which I did see. I seen a glance of the people. But child, he turned that corner and he almost hit them people. They hit the side of his car. You could hear them.
Mhm.
And then he bagged up. Y'all okay? He was like that. And I was saying, child, he gonna get a hit and run charge. And
But
I
Shay,
so I can make sure. Did he almost hit them people? And yes, he did. He almost ran them people over.
okay. Let me read this real fast. Shay Breezy say, but are they really in Philly? I don't know, girl. They probably just talking. I know y'all swear I try to keep it up there. Reed said they wasn't really in Philly. Okay. Bless
But
God, because he
see,
gave crackhead money to help him jump QB. He
they
had the
supposed to
crackhead.
be they supposed to be sightseeing too. Whatever reason they're there, I don't know how Philly look, but I'm sure they, if they sightseeing, they're gonna take pictures of them being at these different places. So I'm just gonna wait and see. They saying that they just in Chicago, just laying up in the motel. Now that's a rumor that's out here, but it's a lot of rumors out here because there's rumors out here that they there for the show. There's rumors out here that they're there for like another show. And then ZX thinking that they there for Judge Mathis, but Judge Mathis don't tape in Philly. He's tapes in Chicago. So the Judge Mathis, we know that's a X. That's not true. But the other
Mm-hmm.
one of them could be true, We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out, you know.
Yeah.
And see another
No,
thing, say well no, I
go
ain't
ahead.
gonna I'm not gonna
Well,
say that.
let me say this real fast before you go. So in about 15 minutes, I think we're gonna be over in the den. I was texting Lady Nika to see what she's going live. So I'm trying to see if it'll be live, but I got time though. It ain't 10 yet, so I'm texting her, let her know how much more minute. Okay, but keep going though, go. Keep going.
But yeah, and then he Glitter Boots, when they first fell out, he was trying to say that Fat Baby made him do that. She didn't make him do nothing. He was kissing her ass, trying to do, windmill for her. She wasn't paying him any attention. She'd pat him on the head like a good little boy, some every once in a while, but she wasn't studying him.
That's where Miss Christie say, listen, yelling at the screen is crazy. Get it popping. Do something. Throw them hands. How you gonna throw them on YouTube?
He can't find her.
I swear.
And then I think, well, they say that they downtown somewhere. I don't know where they at, but if they downtown, they're gonna go. Somebody gonna go to jail if they get to fighting down there. And
Yeah,
they got wood.
but do you mean pilot though? But ain't that just crazy though, for real?
Yeah. But he want girl. He want to fight QB because QB said he gay AY, but he been saying that. He not the only one that said that about Glitter Boots. Why he want to fight QB? He want to fight QB because of 5. He mad at 5.
I would have a verbal fight on here, but I just would never go out in my real life looking for somebody. You have to be a nut. And if I got a nut following me, I'm going to hurt them real bad. I don't fight no more to hope for that, but I have some in my purse. Shout out to Lady Nika. I have my purse. You know what I'm saying? Who does that though? I mean, I can understand the fighting, the arguing and stuff on here, but in real life, like the way Cookie would have knocked on the man's door, what if he was deranged, really deranged 10 times more than what he is now? I mean, come on now, you could get shot. That's just stupid for people to do.
Girl,
That's crazy.
That was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life.
And I ain't gonna run around town looking for nobody, looking for nothing. They had to come to me so they can get hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I do that. I just ain't gonna take nothing off the YouTube like that. But anyway, Miss Paulette, that's why I wanted to ask you. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get ready to end this because what time is it? Lady Nika usually come on at this time, and that's the time I usually be getting on. I think I covered everything. Let me reiterate. I don't know if you was here when I first. Okay, yeah, because we talked about Kanye. That guy Darrell, we got to go keep up with him. I don't know if you've been watching it. Have you, Daryl Brooks, whatever his name is?
And I be all in the different chats, girl.
Yeah. Okay, him. I addressed Carrie. I told her if she need a break, get a break. That understand. That don't mean, just leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that?
About going to play. Carrie. Yes, last night she was saying what I have been saying lately. Sometimes you just need a break. That don't mean you want to leave. And then sometimes you can't get hindered from just being in the B sector only. Then your spirit, to me, really bother you like that. Then you need to do a little something different once in a while. If I go live in front of Wells Fargo area where 76ers play. But anyway, what else did I cover? I don't think he was here. Yeah.
No, I just got
What else?
Took a nap.
Oh, okay. What else? Oh, okay. I think I mentioned Jay Wilson and Deanna's fight. Deanna be going in. And some more stuff. But so Tracy
into it too.
Yeah. Must be sleeping. I'm gonna catch y'all again tonight. Let me see. Let me see. She got advertised and stuff. But I really enjoy when you come up, girl, because I knew you was gonna have the tea. I just knew you was gonna have the tea. Hold on one second.
Well, I be out here in these streets. I love YouTube.
I know you be everywhere. I say all kind of sectors too.
I love it.
All kind of sectors. That's where you be everywhere.
And I be trying to put in there and say, "Ooh, child," in case somebody, another sector in our sector see me.
Yes, indeed.
And speak to everybody, like I do. I like doing that.
I enjoyed y'all this morning.
Well, child, I'm getting ready to bye, chat. I'm getting ready to drop down and go over to the den.
We're going on over to the den. That's what we're going.
I'll see y'all over there. Y'all, come on now. Come to the den.
Come on. All right. Thanks for the diamonds, everybody. Thanks for coming
up. And donate the blessing if you're able. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Donate to the Chili Fund on the way out if you're able. Y'all dropped the diamonds. If y'all forgot to hit the like while y'all was here, please kindly do so. You read y'all chat on the way out. Whatever I say, gonna come on and turn out to be okay. I hope you enjoyed the topics today. I got some news stories. I'll try to come back, but like I say, I'm gonna try to do some uploads. So let's go on over here to the end, y'all. Keep dropping the diamonds as we head on over there, okay? Keep dropping those diamonds. Thank you, Lady Nika. So thank you for coming through. Stop by the den and don't forget to hit that like. Y'all on the way out. Hit it. Not coming back. Well, what you talking about, girl? Tracy, you ain't coming back over here. Little music for y'all listening pleasure as I attempt to go out my door and going on over there in the front door of the den. Just a little listening pleasure. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Purple Peace. Thank y'all for your diamonds. Appreciate you acknowledging me. Diamonds and hearts. Hi. Y'all, I'm going to make sure I get my concoction today, though. Shout out to Faith. You know, the cucumbers in the thing. But right now, I'm going to be in the den bushes. Doing me some break fast together and stuff and things. So with that said, I'm finna say, bye, Manny.